this is the closest to hole that I've seen. Oh my God, it is hole. You got to be kidding me. What is up, guys, and welcome back to Adventure Archaeology. Today I'm out on a creek that I don't typically go to, but I'm hopeful that there's gonna be some really cool antique bottles or some relics that has washed up in the past couple of days worth of rain that we've had. The water seems to be pretty clear, so I'm pretty hopeful that we'll find something good. There's actually a special bottle here that I would love to find that I know a couple of my buddies have found in the past. If I could find that, that would definitely make my day. Without any further ado though, let's get right to the hunt. The time has come. I had to buy some new waders. I kind of cheaped out and I bought a cheaper set of waders, and I'm about to see if I instantly regret this because it's cold out. These are still neoprene and they still are kind of thick. They're not as thick as my other ones, but my thoughts were these may be better in the summertime where I'm not sweating to death too. I don't know. We'll find out here in just a second. I'll let y'all know if I'm freezing. We have had a ton of rain the last few days, at least in this particular spot, and the water has finally cleared up enough where I can actually start to see the bottom. And I'm really hopeful that we're going to find something pretty cool today. This isn't a creek that I walk very often. This is kind of one that I've only been to a couple of times. And I'm just got, oh, there's a bottle down there. I see it. Y'all see it? Can't beat that live right there, can you? No. Oh, it's a new grape. That one's barnacled up. It wasn't in the fast moving water. Let's see where that's from. Look at that. That's the Art Deco. Boy, that one's nasty, nasty. Columbus, maybe? That one's pretty rashed up. It's hard to say. That's a nice new grape, though. Can't make it out. It may be Hattiesburg. I don't know. I'm gonna have to clean that bottom off a little bit more and see, but that's a fantastic start to the day right there, guys. It does say Hattiesburg, Mississippi on it. This creek's kind of loaded with all kinds of different stuff, at least pieces. This is one of the first whole bottles I found in here. Maybe that's a good sign that the water has washed a lot of new stuff up. I'll take it for sure. All right, guys, check this out. It's a nice little catch right here with a bunch of rocks. And that thing blends in pretty good. The water's cold. I reached down there and felt of it. It feels like it's gonna be pretty whole. Let's see what we got. I'm excited. Oh yes, got a straight side Coke from Birmingham, Alabama. And no, that's not a straight side Coke. That's a Cola Coke. That's even better. No way. Straight side Cokes are pretty common from Birmingham, but this one right here, this one is actually pretty rare. There's a clear variant, and then there's an aqua variant, and the aqua variant is a tough one. Y'all seen Clayton dig one of these probably a couple years ago on the channel, but man, I'm excited to have that. I don't have one of these in my collection. That's fantastic, guys. I think I've explained this in past videos, but usually the faster the water's moving, the cleaner the bottle, or if the bottle was buried below the surface, it's usually clean if it was unearthed. Now, for that, pools like this one right here, for pools like this one, it's actually very, very slow moving water, and it allows that moss to grow on it like you saw what's on the new grape. But I've had a lot of people try to tell me in the past that bottles do not come out clean. And clearly, they have never hunted in a creek, because anything that's below the surface does not allow the moss to grow on it, and usually they come out spick and span. They look super nice, and if they don't, that's what the tumbler's for. So if you've been hearing that water rushing, that's why. I'm getting closer. I'm gonna have to turn around and go back the other way. But I wanted to get as close to this as I could. It gets really deep and really rocky right here. And a lot of times rocks mean broken bottles, but in this area, it's been prone to, for some reason, not be broken for a certain bottle that I'm looking for. And I'm not gonna say the name of it because I don't want to jinx myself. But if I could find that bottle, it would make my entire day. It's actually a pretty rare one from a small town. and I would love to find it, but I've never even found a piece of one, so it's kind of a long shot. We'll see though. So y'all want to know about these cheap waders? Well, they hurt my feet. You get what you pay for, right? Sadly, it looks like these will be going back to the store after this first trip. I knew that I probably should have just went ahead and sprung, but you know, just these cheap ones were $100. But I'm probably going to go ahead and probably buy a pretty good pair that costs around $200. I tried a pair on while I was at the store. They didn't have my size, so I'm gonna have to order them online, but that's okay. It will be worth it for the amount of miles that I put on these things to have something that's comfortable on my feet. Got a bottle down here. It almost looks like a hutch. Oh, not a hutch. Dadgummit, just a beer. Check this guy out right here. He's dead, guys. It looks like, or he's frozen in one. But look how big that crawfish is. God, he is huge. That's one of them ones you can eat. I hate that he died, but the water is super cold, so I guess he could be frozen. I'll put him back in just in case. Now this is the kind of stuff that you can't make up right here, guys. It's gonna be broken, I know it is. There's no way this thing's gonna be complete. They're thin sidewalls, and I've never found one of these. A Dr. J. Hostetter's stomach bitters. You got to be kidding me right now. So, funny story, we found one bitters bottle in a creek one time, Clayton did, and I've never found but pieces since then, and this is the closest to whole that I've seen. Oh my God, it is whole. You got to be kidding me. Holy crap. What does that say on the bottom? Can't make it out. I mean, it's pretty nasty, but that's gonna look good after it's tumbled up. Holy cow, guys. There is no way. Today is turning out to be amazing. It just shows you a little bit of time and a little bit of perseverance, and you start to find the oldies, because that's probably 1890s if I had to guess. God, heck yeah. Let's keep going. That's got me excited now. Guys, I was really saddened last week to get an email from Mary, who is John Skotomas's wife, and he was a longtime supporter of the channel. He watched every video, commented on most every video. He emailed me and bought bottles from me, and even though we never met in person, he was a staple of the adventure archaeology community. And I think a lot of you know this channel isn't just about me finding stuff or my buddies finding stuff. It's really a community of people that just love history. And when a staple of the community like John dies from something like COVID-19 at the age of 56, it's really a blow. You know, it kind of makes you sit there and really think about priorities in life and putting your family first. And I mean, it's really a scary thing. But in either case, I wanted y'all to know to please put John's family in your prayers. His family will surely miss him. Guys, I was walking on down the creek, and check this out right here. This is pretty cool. Somebody set an insulator up here, and if I had to guess, it was probably, I don't know if y'all can see up there, there's a house and there's a tree house up there. I bet a kid put this in this tree right here. That is a New York insulator, W. Brookfield. Pretty nice looking, got a nice color to it, and I think it may be the kid's treasure, so I'm not gonna take it with me, I don't think. But that's a pretty good insulator. It's pretty funny that he put it there. That's all right, we'll leave it for him, and maybe he'll see it in the video one day and be like, hey, I put that there. What a day, guys. I got 2 bucket list bottles in one creek trip, and that does not happen very often. That Colaco is gonna look fantastic in my soda collection. That Aqua short one is a tough bottle to get. I've only ever found the clear one, so that's amazing. It's a little bit nasty from the creek, but I think it'll tumble up very nicely. The stomach bitters is a bucket list item. I don't think that's a rare bitters, but still, it's a bitters. And how often do you find a bitters in the creek that is complete? Y'all see me find piece after piece in other videos, and it was high time that I found one. So I think all that'll clean up. There again, just from being in the water, that residue should come off fairly easily. We'll have to figure it out when I get home here a little bit later. This new grape over here, I don't know a ton about it, being that it's from Hattiesburg, Mississippi, I'm going to contact Luke over at the Jones Boys, see if he's got any info on the bottle to give me an idea. I'll probably tumble this bottle up, to be truthful, and put an Adventure Archaeology sticker in the top of it and put a cork and go put it in that tree where that insulator was and hope that kid finds it. I think it'd be cool if he could find my channel by finding a bottle in the tree next to his insulator. Y'all let me know in the comments if I should do that. Either way, if you enjoyed the venture, drop a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please do it, and we will see you guys in the next video.